So this is a story about how an almost 50-year-old used professional decision-making structure to buy a big fancy one-wheel skateboard. And so when things are difficult, generally the way that we do is we turn to a structure. And the structure of good decision-making looks like this. First, you decide, well, what's going on? And then you focus on, okay, so what's the problem? After that, instead of solving the problem, we focus on, well, how would you like things to be? Past that, what specific actions are we looking at? And then it's super important to set specific times on those specific actions. And then things get done. The way we do things in our workshops is we learn structures like this, and then we try them out. And so I had somebody try one out on me. And they said, hey, David, what's going on? And I was like, well, I gotta admit, in these times of COVID, I'm starting to feel kind of bored, you know what I mean? And they said, what do you think the problem is? I said, well, I like to do stuff. And man, I'm sure not doing much nowadays. And they said, well, how would you like things to be, David? And I said, oh, good question. I think what I'd like to do is be able to go outside and adventure without doing, all the stuff around people that I'm normally doing. And they said, oh, any ideas? And I was like, well, I have had my eye on this really cool, big one-wheel electric skateboardy kind of thing. They were like, oh, interesting. So what could you do? I said, well, I could look into it and maybe see how much it costs and that kind of stuff. And they said, okay, when, David, when? I said, I guess right after we get out of this workshop. And so, of course, the idea is not that everybody runs out and buys a fancy one-wheel skateboard, although that would be cool too. But instead, that we turn to a structure when important decisions need to be made, professionally or personally. These are the types of structures that we learn, practice, and take with us at Gravity Learning.